Hi guys, this is Mr. Assassin and I'm here today to do Attack on Titan chapter 63. Now I'm not in my best state. I was sick a week ago, I got a cold and I just gotten better and I went outside, went running. Apparently I didn't wait long enough after I got better, and now the cold turned back on me. So as you can see, not my best face. Anyways, I'm going to do Attack on Titan chapter 63. So this chapter actually not that complicated, but we do get to find out more about the Reiss family and Aaron's father and Ackerman, the Ackerman family, a little bit. So there are some key points. Apparently Ymir is Historia's sister, from what I can gather from the pictures, because apparently Historia's sister is called Freda, and she took care of Historia, but she forgot about her, and she looks exactly like Ymir. So I don't know if that's a coincidence, if the author drew it that way, but that's what it seemed to me, that she looks like Ymir. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that Aaron is getting more memories, and so is Historia. It's like the lead on their memories has just been taken out, and we see that according to what Historia's father is saying, Aaron's father, Grisha Jagger, killed his entire family, and he killed his entire family because Freda had the power to call upon the Titans, the same power that Aaron's father has. So he killed her to get the power, and he killed the other members of the family to erase them from history, which I totally disagree on. I disagree with this because there are some discrepancies. Like, first of all, he kills the entire family, Reiss family, but leaves their father to go. And that's the biggest mistake there is, because if he is the head of the Reiss family, he can have more children. So that's a big mistake. He should have killed him first. And I don't think Aaron's father, being the one who, the way we see him, he's very intelligent, I don't think he would have made that mistake. So I don't think he killed the Reiss family. There's something else going on there. And what I think it is that Historia's father, the Reiss head of the family, he's trying to manipulate Historia into hating Aaron because he killed her sister, and the same way Aaron's father manipulated him, so Historia could eat Aaron. It would be easy for her to eat Aaron, because the first time you turn into a Titan, you don't have control over the Titan. You are quite savage, and if the memories in your head, the fresh memories in your head, are that Aaron ate your family, Aaron's father ate your family, killed them, then you're going to go straight, as a Titan, you're going to go straight up at Aaron. So that's what I think her father is doing. He's honing her to kill Aaron. I don't think his story is true. Probably Aaron's father did stole the power somehow, but I don't know why or how. Or an even crazier thought would be if the real royal family would actually be Aaron's family, and they had that power from the beginning, and the Reiss family died trying to get that power, and Aaron's father was just defending. That would be a twist. We shall see in the future if I'm right. Right now is far-fetched, so we shall see. One other thing I want to point out is that Aaron's father, Grisha, when he turns into a Titan, he looks very familiar to the ape titan that jumped over the wall. So he looks very familiar to him, very beastly in nature. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's only a coincidence, but take it into account. The next thing we see, and this is very fucked up. I mean, I saw it in probably other movies, especially a stupid fucking movie. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the Human Centipede, but that was the stupidest movie I ever seen, in my opinion. So we see this in here. Apparently this guy Zachary is torturing one of the nobles, and he's put a hose through his ass and out of his dick, and he's feeding him with that hose. He's feeding the noble his own feces, which I think is very strange and impossible, because even if you did manage to get a hose up someone's ass and out of his dick, there would be so much pain in there that you wouldn't be able to shit. So how is he feeding him his own feces? I don't know. But apparently this guy exactly enjoys this. He wanted to do this for his entire life. I mean, there's some crazy people out there. Anyway, apparently, what was his name? The bald guy that he's a commander, Crisis. I don't know, something like that. Crixus Crisis. I forget his name. But apparently he's telling them that the Reiss family can manipulate one memory, but apparently there are some bloodlines that this manipulation doesn't work on. And we see Irving, he's very curious once he hears this information. And I personally think that Irving is one of the families that didn't get his memories manipulated, because if you remember in the last chapter, he knew why his father was prosecuted, and he knew why, not why, but that he asked certain questions in school that got his father killed. So if his memories could have been manipulated, they would have. Especially as a kid, they didn't want somebody to grow up and go against the system. I think he's one of the bloodlines that cannot be manipulated. Also, we'll leave that for the future. Apparently, Commander Pixies is his name. Yeah, sorry, I just remember. Commander Pixies is telling Irving that, unlike him, he cares about the people, and if he thought that allying himself with the royal government would save more people, he would have done that. But he didn't think that. He actually thought that allying himself with Irving will save more people. And apparently the situation is not like that, especially if they don't find Aaron, because if they don't find Aaron, then these guys, the Reiss family, will have the power to control Titans. So in matter of force, speaking about force, they cannot be competed with, and they can also manipulate everyone's memories, so they can make it like this revolution never happened. So everything revolves on Aaron right about now. And Irwin tells him something more interesting, because Pixies is asking, when will this conflict between people will end? And Irwin is telling him, well, the conflict between people will end once there is one person or fewer than one person. And that's kind of funny, and it's true. The conflict between humans will never end, because as long as we are different in face, in body, in thinking, you can have two babies born at the same time. And when you go and ask them, you can actually grow them in the exact same circumstances, same food, same like twins, same food, same clothes, same parenting, same friends, same places they play, and when you go and they're 20, they are totally different. So it doesn't matter if you have the same circumstances, people grow up to be different. They are born that way. And as long as people are going to be different, they're going to fight with each other because they have the need to know which one is better. If I'm better or you're better. That's the same reason why an utopia on this planet cannot exist, where all people are equal and they have the same shit. Because where a revolution will start, because if everyone has the same shit, then somebody will say, well, why do you have the same shit as me? I'm better than you. And extrapolating, people will fight. And you cannot have a perfect place. However, you can rule someone by fear. That is not more desirable, but more practical. It will never last forever, but it will last, while it lasts, is going to be good. For example, the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire had the entire of Europe, some of Asia, some of Africa, including Egypt, and those people didn't understand each other. They were different cultures, they believed in different gods, but under the fear of the Roman Empire, they didn't say shit, they just played along. And of course the Roman Empire fell, but while it lasted, everyone was in peace. Take that as it is. Either way, that was nothing to do with the video here, except that people fight with each other and it will never end. So I rambled on, let me return to this. Then we jump to Reiss, Historia and Eren, and Reiss Historia's father wants to inject Historia with the same liquid that Eren was injected. She wants to turn her into a Titan so she could eat Eren. Apparently when she's going to be turned into a Titan, she's gonna ravage everything. That's why all the forces that the Reiss had they had to clear out, including Kenny Ackerman, which Mikasa is related, because Mikasa Ackerman and Kenny Ackerman, but she never met him and she didn't knew of him until now. And so Eren's friends, Mikasa, Levi and all the other guys are trying to save him, but they don't know if they could pass Kenny Ackerman and his troops. However, they are going to go anyway, and they're going to be in luck because the troops have already retreated, so that Historia doesn't kill them. So that's luck on their side. They just need time now to save Eren, and time they will have, because Eren, realizing that Historia's dad is trying to do to her and manipulate her the same way his father manipulated him, he turns into a Titan and attacks, and that might grant him enough time so that the others can come in and rescue them. We'll just have to see. There is something else, and it's a long stretch, but I think that injection, whatever is inside of it, and I talked about this in my discussions. I had a previous discussion about Attack on Titan, or an overview, that Titans are a biological weapon, and what do you know? You get an injection, you turn into a Titan, you eat another Titan, you get his powers. We don't know how yet, but we're gonna find out. The whole point is that it's a liquid that gives you these powers or this curse, not something magical, so it's a biological weapon in nature. And whatever that syringe contains is very potent, because once you inject someone with it, they're very powerful at first. When they transform into a Titan, they start losing that power, but at first they are very powerful. Like Eren was powerful enough to eat his own father, if he did, because I'm not convinced that he did. I think his father is still alive and he's the ape titan. And the fact that I was convinced in this chapter that Lord Reiss is lying, that confirms to me even more that Aaron's father is alive. Now, this syringe and the liquid in the syringe has to be potent, because Aaron has spent more time in his Titan form and has more training than Historia does. So if he turns her into a Titan now and Aaron turns into a Titan, Aaron is going to beat her, no question about it. So she has to get a strength boost, and that strength boost might be coming from the syringe. Again, like Aaron, a little kid was able to destroy his father, which had more experience. And I'll just stop right there. But anyway, this is the chapter. Those were my how should I call it? My opinions about this chapter. I think that Reiss is lying. I think that Aaron's father is alive and he's the monkey, the big Titan monkey. And there was something else, but never mind. I'm not going to drag this video any longer. It's already 16 minutes. So rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you at the next review in a month or whenever it comes up. This was Mr. Assassin. Have a nice day.
Any rational society would either kill me or put me to some use.